Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Two out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Hit hard on the ground at first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Rich Hill will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
In now, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Leury Garcia.
And now a pitch on the way. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ground ball left side. Gonzalez is there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting first, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball 1.
Anderson is off at first with 2 away. On a line, that's a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
So here's Jose Abreu, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Second and third, 2 away. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
0-2. Here it is. Into center field. Line drive base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. Back goes Rosario, still ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. 4th home run here in the early going as they move on top 4-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
4 runs here in this half inning. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in, Nomar Mazara, who represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So now to the plate, Danny Mendick, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Just missing here, 2-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Expos are out on top 4-0. New inning set to get underway. So digging in now, Miguel Sano. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Miller.
At the plate, Ryan Miller, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Miller has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time. That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. From the stretch, there's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. From the stretch, 2-1 the count. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Eddie Rosario will be next. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First pitch of the at-bat.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now.
Batting ninth.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Now a chopper to first. Might only get one. Fielded by Abreu. The second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. At the plate, Luis Arias. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3 runs already home here. And he popped him up. Mendick onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Expos lead this one 4-3. Digging in now, Leori Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Leori Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's Donaldson down at third. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Fastball hit on the ground to short. Right to Gonzalez. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he misses 2-1.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Here's Miguel Sano. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazzara's on the move, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Ryan Miller, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
A 2-ball, 1 strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
2 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now to the plate, Mitch Garver, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Seared down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way down the third baseline. Here's another 2-2, and look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
So striding in, Eddie Rosario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Here's Jimenez going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4.
Now batting.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his third RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
To the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Dylan Cease is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in now, Luis Arias, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Moncada's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Twins are out in front 7-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home.
Nope. That's inside.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
This is foul right side. Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the third inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Now here's the pitch. Nelson Cruz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2-2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Nelson Cruz is sent packing for the second out of the inning. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's good.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now in the box, Nomar Mazara. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Gonzalez for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting,
Riding in once again, Danny Mendick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
the center fielder.
Ready once again, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking at his career totals, Garcia brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Miller. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
One down. The next twin up, Mitch Garver. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Seven runs, just 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Striding in, Josh Donaldson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Mazara's under it.
And that's the 3rd out. Twin strand a pair. They hold a 7-4 lead. Stepping up now, Yohan Moncada. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez is up with it, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Luis Arias.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Ball even at 2-2. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Late square, and this is popped up. Cease is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Miguel Sano. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lazarus going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota. They hold a 7-4 lead. Homer Bailey enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 15, Homer Bailey.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. A matchup with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
First baseman, Jose Abreu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope. Ball one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Abreu's going to head for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. That's down.
No one out with a runner at second. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. His lifetime numbers against Bailey, he's 0 for 7. Ball 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Nomar Mazara, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
This is skied into short left center. Rosario coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in, Danny Mendick. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Bailey sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1-2.
I got to count 1-2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario is there, and that's the third out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Jimmy Cordero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now batting, Ryan Miller. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. And good for him. Ryan Miller has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The catcher, number 8.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Racing back the right fielder. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they jump ahead by 3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. Michael Kopech comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Donaldson. Your attention, please. Now pitching, number 34.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and here's Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he falls behind. 0-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Hits this one hard the other way. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box, Luis Arias, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Twins lead it 9-6. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Leury Garcia, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Into the box, Yohan Moncada. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that. He's set, and the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Two pitches fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Bailey pauses. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. One and 0 pitch on the way. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Two count. Here's the pitch. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at bat.
The 1-2. Swing and a high chopper. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Sano. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much.
In now, Ryan Miller, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's just out.
Runner at second here with one man out. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mitch Garver, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless. There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Eddie Rosario will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
So now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in and looking for more, Luis Arias. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way, and that misses for ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he fouls this one off. That's popped up. Anderson calls for it, and that ends the inning. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Yank the slider across. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen.
Play ball.
Tyler Clippard is into the ball game now. He'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
The right fielder, no more.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Clippard, a Kentucky-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2. Ball in.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And just what they needed here to start the bottom of the ninth is he's in with a two-base hit.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, Danny Mendick, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. None out, runners at first and second. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Taylor Rogers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Standing in now, Yoan Moncada, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In his career, Moncada enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Comes set, and the 0-1. Rogers is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
1 run scores. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Cruz has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. First offering on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eloy Jimenez becomes out number 2 this inning. Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Abreu has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Rosario. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The designated hitter.
Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
To the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike. Fouled away. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through. A base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. The Twins put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Rich Hill